What's going on, YouTube? Legend here once again. Yep, here to talk about the new Final Fantasy VII Remake. I played it and I loved it. It was great. It was awesome. Everything that I asked for, I just wanted to touch on some of the reasons why I did like it. I've been waiting a long time when it came to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm gonna be honest, my favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy X, but it's only because of nostalgia. I actually played that first before I played 7, but I do acknowledge that 7 is actually probably the best in the series because that storyline was great, and I can't wait to get to play it again. One of the problems when I did play it is because I played it when technology had already advanced, so I had to downgrade to play with the blocks that was the graphics of the PS1 version. Now I get to play it in the prime technology that we have now. Speaking in present tense, of course. In the future, that'll probably be way outdated, and they'll have to remake the remake. I just want to touch on some of the reasons why I did like it, why I did like this remake. So first, I'll start off talking about the gameplay. The gameplay of Final Fantasy VII Remake for the demo is spectacular. It's exactly what I wanted. Now, I'll start by talking about the action of it, the actual battle system. Now, in this battle system, you primarily control Cloud, and Cloud has his two different modes, his operator mode and his Punisher mode. At first I didn't really understand how to use the two together, but it's a good thing where Punisher mode uses more powerful attacks, you get to use counters, things like that. But where operator mode is faster, you dodge, your blocks are mainly blocks, you don't counter, things like that. So you're able to strategize with that, and then you're able to switch characters very, very smoothly, actually. And they make it in a way so you have to switch characters. So there was a part where I was fighting some type of machine, and it grabbed me, and I was able to immediately switch to Barret and then free Cloud from being grabbed, and that's great. When I was thinking of a remake, I was thinking more of a Kingdom Hearts battle system, like Kingdom Hearts 2 or even 3. I was thinking it was going to go down that route, but I actually do like this route better because it doesn't take away the turn-based aspect of it to a certain extent, because with the new menu, you're able to go and you're able to pick the different options, like different items, different abilities, different magic. So you're able to do all that within this system. So and when it does that, it slows down to a point where it gives you time to be able to pick and choose which item without being attacked, and it's just in a super slow-mo state with what's going on in real time, which also adds a cool effect to look at while you're going through the menu. And then you can also tell other characters what to do, or you can switch to the character themselves, things like that. You can tell them to play in certain styles, and I think that was really, really good addition. It's actually a much better option than to go with the Kingdom Hearts style. So that was one thing. The battle, I loved it. I love the fact we can switch through people. I can't wait to get to play as Tifa, my favorite character in Final Fantasy, and be able to switch to her. I'm gonna use her probably as much as I use Cloud. As people who played the original, there's a part where you don't get to play as Cloud for a while, and Tifa kind of took the main controls of the main person who I played with. So, but yeah, I can't wait. And also, when it came to that boss wasn't something to mess with, and I'll admit that I died the first time fighting, because I underestimated the boss. It was a demo, and I'm just so used to Final Fantasy 15 that was just so easy. I didn't have nothing really happened to me in Final Fantasy 15 where I wasn't challenged too much. I mean, I'd say in the dungeons after the game, the post-game dungeons in 15 did give me some trouble, but otherwise it didn't give me it was fine. It was a cakewalk for the game mostly. I did like the game. It was fun, but you know, from what it looks like, 7 remake is going to be much better in that aspect because of that the pure difficulty of the boss there. I had to strategize. I had to make sure I was using Barrett. I couldn't just stay as Cloud the whole time. I had to hit the right spot on the boss at the right time. I had to strategize. I had to use my items. I used like half of my potions. I used a couple Phoenix Downs. It was good, and it made me very excited to play the game. Now, that's what I want to touch on when it came with the battle system. Now, in terms of story and the fact that they split it up into different games, my opinion on that, honestly, is at first I didn't like it. I looked at it as like a ploy to like kind of split up and get more revenue out of the fans to so they can buy different games and buy DLCs for each game, things like that. But as time went on, I'm starting to realize, and I looked at the different interviews they had. I think it was Katase. They were talking to him, and they were kind of mentioning why they have different games and why they did it. And it made me think, it made me realize, because one of the problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 was that it was an incomplete game when it was first released. I played all the DLC for it. I mean, I posted the videos of that on my page. And I'll actually put a card up here, right there, so you'll be able to take a look at that. But yeah, I played all the different DLC for it, and after that, it felt more of a complete game. But just a simple bad taste in my mouth when I first played it of it being incomplete, kind of got to me. And I feel that splitting it up into different games is gonna combat that, where they get to focus on a certain part of the game. They're gonna focus on this part of Midgar, and they're going to perfect it, make it his entire game itself. And then for the next part, when they're out of Midgar and they're walking around, they're going to focus on that, and they're going to do those things, and it's going to be much more of an ultimate experience when all those games are combined. Now, so each part is going to get the attention and love that it deserves. And now I'm starting to believe that is a good move. That is a good move to do. I'm glad they're doing it now. I'm going to play each game as it comes out day one, but I can't wait for all to be done. I mean, even then, they can, if there's problems with game 1, they can fix it and then not have those problems in game 2. Right? I don't know if they're going to do 2 games, 3 games, whatever. But when they do that, I think it's a great look for this game. But those are the things I just wanted to touch on when it comes to the remake. In conclusion, I did love it. I did love the demo. I'm super excited to play the real game that's coming out in April. And yeah, I can't wait. So I'm going to conclude that there. If you guys get a chance, go ahead. The demo's free. Go ahead and download it on PlayStation 4. I don't know if it's on Xbox. Most likely it is. Give it a shot. See what you think about it. And for me, that's all I got to say. So leave a like, a comment. Let me know what you guys think when it comes to the demo. If you've already played it, are you excited about it? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. I love those subscriptions. But yeah, I'm gonna end that right here. So legend out.